What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Have tons of information to get into today. Bank for International Settlements putting out two documents, both surrounding tokenization. You've got Quant putting out a document from Citibank or CitiGroup talking about the potential for $4 to $5 trillion in assets being tokenized by 2030. I'm just going to hop right in. First and foremost, take everything from you today with a grain of salt, including this, but I'm going to go over a little bit of some research that we've had from Citizen of the Future around X.com. So this is Elon Musk's tweet grabs XRP community's attention. Here is what he tweeted. He literally just tweeted the letter X, right? Here's the tweet right here, as you can see it. What's interesting within this is really the vision of X.com, which was Elon Musk's kind of original vision to combine social media and payments. So Citizen of the Future, if you do not follow him, is a fantastic follow on Twitter. It is at Utility Theory. And he goes into quite a bit within this, including some really interesting backlinks from X.com that do lead you to aspects of Ripple. So I'm going to read through some of this. There's a whole video on here as well. If you're interested, you can go to lighthouse.genfinity.io. I believe this is in the December edition, or you can go to Genfinity's YouTube and watch the video as well. Anyways, the new Era Bird app is fulfilling X.com's original vision. What's interesting within this, snippets from articles relating to X.com through backlinks in 2012 discuss how the future of money is the web. They also discuss national cryptocurrencies, what would happen if social media and payments merge, and if we discover a new payments utopia, and much more. There was an article showing how Ripple trust networks were an early discussion point from X.com and how they are transforming money, which led Citizen to find Ryan, I believe this is Ryan Fugger's original Ripple website, which dated back to 2006. Elon Musk and the Twitter acquisition, Twitter 2.0. This dude does so much research. It's absolutely insane. So these are a lot of the backlinks. A backlink is when a website links to another website and a piece of content, a link leading back to their website. And this is, the future of commerce, combining social network and mobile devices, how Ripple networks are transforming money, how cryptocurrencies transform money, open web payment standards in the new economy, the future of money is the web. Just quite a bit within here. This is how Ripple networks are transforming money, which is backlinked from X.com. So huge shout out to Citizen of the Future. Always interesting to see his research as well. On top of this, we see Novati participating in a central bank digital currency pilot with Digital Finance Cooperative Research Center and the Reserve Bank of Australia. This does deal in Stellar. In the pilot, Novati will issue a supplementary stablecoin known as EAUDD. EAUDD is an Australian dollar stablecoin that will be backed 1-to-1 by Pilot CBDC or central bank digital currency issued by the Reserve Bank of Australia and allowing customers to independently verify the reserve. An invite-only group of participants will be able to obtain EAUDD on the Stellar blockchain, where it will be used to purchase a non-fungible token in order to make a charitable donation. We also see the Central Bank of Montenegro signing an agreement with Ripple to develop digital currency strategy and pilot. So this is going to be developing a strategy and pilot program to launch the country's first digital currency in the form of a central bank digital currency or national stablecoin. Aligning with CBCG's core objectives, the digital currency introduction is another step forward to digitizing financial services, fostering a world of greater financial accessibility for Montenegro's citizens. Bank for International Settlements putting out today the Tokenization Continuum, some of the key points within it. Tokenization claims, or tokenizing claims involve transforming them into tokens on a common programmable platform that combine a core layer which contains info about the tokenized asset and its ownership with a service layer embedding the platform's rules and governance. Tokenization enables the automation of transactions involving money as well as financial and real assets, opening the way to contingent transfer of claims and combinations of transactions via smart contracts. And then they always have to put the caveat here. Economic, legal, and technical challenges span a tokenization continuum, which describes the feasibility of tokenizing traditional assets. Gains are modest where tokenization is easiest, but the most valuable gains would involve the largest challenges. So the biggest pain points from what Bank for International Settlements will reap the highest benefits of tokenizing. All right. On top of that, today, Citi predicting a $4 trillion asset space of tokenized assets. Banking giant expects $4 trillion to $5 trillion of tokenized digital securities and $1 trillion of distributed ledger technology-based trade finance volumes by 2030. This is CitiGroup. Interestingly enough, CitiGroup and I'm going to forget the other banking organization. I want to say Standard Chartered launched an institutional-grade digital assets custody service called Zodia, I believe. I think I did a video on that a couple of months ago. I also believe Zodia is integrated into Fireblocks. We all know that Jay Clayton, after he left the SEC, became an advisor at Fireblocks. So in the report, Money Tokens and Games, blockchain's next billion and trillions in value. So this is through CitiGroup, and definitely recommend going through this 192 pages within here. Also has select countries and central bank digital currency projects. You can see Bhutan in here. You can see Ethereum, Hyperledger, etc., etc. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty massive, right? $4 to $5 trillion of tokenized digital securities and $1 trillion of distributed ledger technology-based trade finance volumes by 2030. Trade finance is a massive area in this space that I believe Web3 and crypto is going to disrupt. If you really look back, you know, I believe that and this again, shout out to Citizen of the Future. I think that there's a law still in place that you have to hand sign documents that goes back to the late 1800s for trade finance initiatives whenever you're sending products across borders via ocean vessel or whatever it may be. But just very interesting. On top of this, you can see Quant also granted its first patent. So shout out to Greg Lunt. Their blockchain ordering and filtering system is now fully protected in Japan, Europe, and USA up next. I think there's a bit of speculation there. Still cool to see a granted patent coming out of Japan for Quant and Quant's ordering and filtering system. Bank for International Settlements putting another document out today, stablecoins versus tokenized deposits, implications for the singleness of money. Key takeaways within this. Private tokenized monies that circulate as bearer instruments like stablecoins may entail departures in their relative exchange values away from par in violation of the singleness of money. In contrast, tokenized deposits that do not circulate as bearer instruments but rather settle in central bank money are more conducive to singleness. Tokenized deposits may enable expanded functionality by building on the capacity of programmable ledgers to introduce contingent execution and composability of transactions. All right. Well, this should be good news for a lot of the XRP community that held their XRP on Coinbase. Coinbase announcing a few hours ago they are going to be adding support for Flare on the Flare network. Do not send the asset over the other networks or your funds may be lost. Inbound transfers as well. They did also announce, I believe, that they were going to be starting the airdrop. Processing is expected to complete within 72 hours. Etc., etc. Yeah, Coinbase has now begun the Flare token airdrop distribution for eligible users on Coinbase.com. Simple and advanced trade. So it's about damn time, right? Veets Vind putting out a really important tweet today. There's a new malware that's targeting crypto browser plugin users. So if you have crypto browser plugins, this little symbol up here, you know, I would be very cognizant of the addresses once you're inputting them. Always recommend sending, if you're ever going to transfer crypto between exchanges, between wallets, wallet to exchange, exchange to wallet, send. I still do this today. Obviously not advice, but this is what I do. I send literally the smallest amount possible, make sure that it goes through, re-verify all the numbers, and then push the larger transactions through. But I always do that really small test transaction first. New malware targeting crypto browser plugin users, replacing the destination account address for your crypto transactions to the account address controlled by scammers. So please be careful with sending your assets. All right, we did a Spaces on Monday, so yesterday, about keeping your crypto secure. We had LedgerWorks as well as Citadel Wallet. Actually, LedgerWorks is really interesting. They do real-time active monitoring and fraud detection for multiple crypto addresses that you may have. So if you want to check that out, you can go to @Genfinity.io and check that space out. Tomorrow, we're doing a pretty big cross-chain space. We've got Expector. I believe Jeremy Hogan is coming in. John Deaton's tentative. We've got Casper Punks, XRPL Punks, A0 Punks, HGRAP Punks, and Exo Worlds. So we're tackling multiple chains as we normally try to do within those spaces. It should be a pretty cool one. And then major milestones in Hedera. From the DeFi standpoint, Saucer Swap achieved $150 million in volume with nearly 1 million unique transactions. And also Cosmium, which was a AAA game that was in 6 years of development, has migrated from Solana to Hedera. This isn't the first thing that we've seen with migration into the Hedera ecosystem. A lot of Solana aspects, a lot of Ethereum aspects kind of moving over. So pretty cool to see. But again, X.com, Elon Musk's original vision for payments and the combination of social media and all those aspects. Certainly recommend going to, and I'll post this link for the video and for this article. Citizen of the Future probably did the most comprehensive deep dive on this, so certainly worth your time and taking a look at what he found. So hope you guys have a good day. I will talk to you when I talk to you. Bye.